Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about the capacity and the weight. We are going to see the meaning of the capacity, the measuring unit, and how to do a conversion between two different units. First of all, the meaning of the capacity, let's see it on the screen, is the maximum amount of the liquid that something can contain. If we have a container, then the amount of the liquid in this container is going to called the capacity. We have the measuring unit for the capacity. We have two different units, liter and millimeter. How to make conversion between liter and millimeter if we have two of them? We have from liter to millimeter, it's times. So from the bigger one to the smaller one, it's times and times 1,000. If we are going to from the smaller one along to the bigger one, we are doing division. Again, it's division by 1,000. Let's see some examples here. If we are here at A, 4 liters is going to be equals to how much of millimeters? We are going to do, of course, liters is the bigger one, millimeter is the smaller one, so we are doing multiplication. Multiply by 1,000, we are going to take 4,000 as a result. Next for B, we have here 8,000 millimeter. From millimeter to liter, it's division. Why? Because we are going from a smaller one to a bigger one. We are going to divide by 1,000 again, so it's final of 8 liters. Let's move on to letter C. Letter C is 4.75 liters. And we are going all the way to millimeters, which means smaller unit. If we are moving from a bigger one to a smaller one, we are doing a division. So 4.75 is going to be converted to 4,750. We have again letter D here, 6,500 millimeters. From a smaller unit to a bigger unit, as we agreed, we are doing a yes, it's division. So from millimeter to liter, we have a final of 6.5 liters. Let's move on to letter E. We have 23 liters, and then we are moving to millimeter. What are the conversions going to be here? Liter is a bigger one to millimeter, which is a smaller one. So we are doing times. Yes, it's times 1,000. That's why we have 23,000 millimeter. Last one is going to be letter F. Half of a liter, we want to convert it to millimeter. What we are going to do, we have liter, bigger unit, to a smaller unit. So of course, as we agreed, it's times. So we are going to have 500 millimeter. So our new definition today is going to be the weight. From the definition of the weight on the screen, we can see that it's the measure of the heaviness of an object. What does that mean? It means that if I have an object like apples, I'm measuring the quantity of these apples. So we can see that sometimes I have 2 kilograms of apples. Even we can use the gram as the measuring unit for the weight. A new measuring unit here is going to be the ton. From the ton to the kilogram, so we are moving from the bigger one all the way to a smaller one, we are doing times. So if I'm moving from ton to kilogram, or even from kilogram to gram, I'm doing times. The unit here is going to be times 1,000. If I'm moving from a smaller one all the way to a bigger one, at the capacity, as we did in the capacity, it's division. So it's divided 1,000, and again here, divided 1,000. What if I'm jumping 2 steps, which means I'm going all the way from the ton to the gram? So here we are going to do 2,000. 2,000 means a million. A million is 6 zeros. So here I have 6 zeros to reach from the ton to gram, or even from gram to ton. Let's see some examples here. Let's see here some examples as we did in the capacity. We have here for letter A 5 kilograms. To move from the kilogram to gram, we are moving from a bigger one to a smaller one. So we are doing times. Times 1,000, of course, so we are going to get 5,000 grams. If we have a look here at letter B, we have 4,500 grams, and we are moving to kilograms. From grams to kilograms, we are moving from a smaller one to a bigger one. So we are doing here division by 1,000. It's 4.5 kilogram. For letter C, we have 6 ton, and we are moving to the kilogram. From a bigger unit to a smaller unit, as we agreed. What do you think? Yes, of course, it's times 1,000, we are getting 6,000 kilogram. Let's practice again at D, and D is talking about 1 gram, and we want to convert it to ton. So from 1 gram to ton, we are jumping 2 steps actually, not only 1 step. Here we are gonna have 0.00001 ton, which means we have here how many zeros? Five zeros before the decimal point, sorry, after the decimal point, and 1 zero before the decimal point. Why? Because we are dividing by a million. So we have 6 zeros. At letter E, we have 4 ton, and we want to change to gram. So from ton to gram, as we did in the previous one, it's 2 steps moving. So we are gonna multiply by million. So it's 4 million gram. For the last one, which is letter F, we have 65 million gram, and we are moving to a ton. What we are gonna do? Yeah, from gram to ton, it's division. Why? Because we are again moving from a smaller one to a bigger one, which means it's 65 ton. Thank you so much for attending our session today. Have a nice day, everyone.